things you had. Stupid little girl in your fantasy world, and you know you're getting nothing from me. Say you want something, but I know you're getting nothing. You really want something, making sure you're getting nothing. Do you feel so good? Why does it make you so mad? I'm stealing all the things you had. Daddy's little girl and your pretty makeup world. You know you're getting nothing from me. Say you want something, but I know you're getting nothing. You really want something, but I know you're getting nothing. Do you feel so good? Why does it make you so mad? I'm taking all the things you had. Stupid little girl in your fantasy world, and you ain't getting nothing from me. Say you want something, but I know you're getting nothing. Really want something, making sure you're getting nothing. Ain't 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 getting nothing. Go! So mad, I'm stealing all the things you had. Daddy's little girl in your pretty made a world. You know you're getting nothing from me. Say you want something, but I know you're getting nothing. Really want something, and I know you're getting nothing.
What is going on, everyone? It's been a minute for me since I've done a solo stream. I think since hold on just a second. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't streamed on my own since I think Nugs and I did the first Queen of Spades stream, and it's been pretty much that ever since. How's everyone doing tonight? I thought because of everything that happened this week, I know there were a lot of questions about like why was No Migos a thing? Why was I giving Jessi a platform? How did that all come about? And there's been a new call dump. If you guys weren't aware, there was an original call dump that covered everything from July, like right when it all started with the multiple apologies, and then the calls with Jessi, the interviews where with Nugs and Squeak, everyone came on. There's an entire log from there until right around when the Chris Hansen thing, when the Chris Hansen interview happened, and then y'all Nana's not drunk. No, I'm not giving her attention anymore as far as calling her, but no, we are still analyzing Jessi stuff because Jessi's a lolcow, and this community enjoys a good lolcow. So let me just say hi to everyone. Freelance Dom Deletus here, Cyber Squeak, Vast Ravioli, Wicked Crafter, Some Jealous Basement Dweller, Crime Watch Bailey, Diane Lee, Y'all Nana's Not Drunk, Mandy S, and Lethal Brownie. Looks like that. Oh, Callie Slime Bucket Witch Lady is here. Yeah, AZ was going to go live, I thought, but I guess that didn't happen. Yes, Omega Air Bear, Arby's. That is a good reminder, guys. Remember, Arby's. So yeah, No Migos was started because, well, really what happened was I got tired of Jessi after 3 weeks. The 3 weeks is about my limit. I got really tired of Jessi right around the Chris Hansen thing, and I needed a break because I've always said, like, giving Jessi attention is like feeding a stray cat, and eventually that cat becomes your cat. And you got to always pay attention. You got to feed the cat. The cat's going to come around. And so Jessi was my cat. And it was just constant 2 a.m. calls. And she's messaging. It's the first thing when I wake up, there's 100 calls, 100 messages from Jessi. And it became a lot. So I had to get rid of Jesse for a while, and then, with the Hanson thing coming out, well, the best part for me of a troll is being there to get the reaction, and the only way I can get that reaction was to stream with Jessie so that I could be on with her after the hit. So it was a whole long convoluted plot that evolved into the show No Migos. And Jesse didn't start talking to me again until after I posted. Let me take this down here. Until after I posted that Hanson and I had met with lawyers. We had met with the lawyers to interview them about Jesse and the piece that was coming up. And then she made an apology, and she apologized for doxing me, and she wanted to talk again. And that's really where everything started back up. And she didn't trust me, but I was eventually able to get her to agree to do a stream with me, and I needed to get at least one out of the way so that she would trust me, because the other stream, she was always getting attacked by nugs or something was happening. And so we got one clean stream out of the way, and then the next one was right after the Hanson premiere. But let's so the links to these drives, guys, are in the video description. If you guys want to check out those calls for yourself, please do. You can stream whatever, stream them, whatever you want to do with them. But those are in the description now. So, and I'm sure Nugs and I will end up going through these in some sort of order. But I just wanted to kind of go through the birth of Nomigos and see how that all went, because it was a fun little chapter in this troll that ended for good last night. So let's check it out. It's starting off really good. All right, hold on. Let me check something here. Let me just play this real quick. Um,
This little piggy went to market, and this little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had a beef and cheddar. Now all the other piggies won't leave him alone. He's been Happy for weeks with a grin every time he chews. With Arby's, it's just G-double-O-D. It's good mood food.
wasn't that nice? Anyone else thinking Arby's? I didn't think I'd get a chance to get this set up after Reborn, so that's why I'm not. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, what are you accusing me of now?
Hello.
Hello,
Um,
hello.
hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right. What are you accusing me of now?
I don't accuse you of things. You accuse me of things, but anyhoodle.
You just messaged me and
No,
said it was you.
okay, so, remember the jail story I told you?
The what?
The jail story I told you with the Chicken Little.
Uh,
Who else, who else did you tell that to?
you told it on a live stream.
Okay, but this was months ago, and it just so happens that
No, you told it on that.
I said this.
You told it on that 4-hour live stream. This is a really common thing for Jessie to do, where she would say something on a live stream or tell someone, and then she would accuse me of doing it. Like when she was going to troll Nuggies, and she told me her super secret plan, and then she went on a live stream and talked about her super secret plan to troll Nuggies. And the next day she got called out for it, and she came to me and she was like, "Why are you telling people my secrets?" And I said, "Dumbass, you streamed it last night." And she said, "Oh, I forgot." Jesse, the whole story about
Okay,
the
well,
about
I
the
don't remember.
well, you
I don't.
yo, you
I don't
gotta
remember
stop.
that.
You've got to stop doing this thing where you tell people something and then you accuse me of because you did that when you
No,
well,
because I think that you're involved with these people.
How am I? Hold
And you
on.
think,
I told you hours ago that I had my kid, and that I wasn't available.
child,
What?
you always have you always have a child.
I
But
no, I don't always. I have my kid this weekend, and I said, hey, I won't be around, and then you called me a bunch but I picked my kid up, and then we were
I
like,
know, yeah, then I don't care about that because you ruined everything.
wait,
So
what did I ruin?
that's why I like to troll you.
What did I ruin?
I had really good path going on, and the whole sex pest. Oh my God, the fake contract, the fake all this schmigamakamash.
What did I ruin for
But
you?
because that took over my life, because I was concerned for someone, and but anywho,
Who are you concerned for?
I was concerned for you,
Oh, that's very
and you
sweet of
know
you.
that. No, in the messages and everything, and
Listening back to these calls, I hear a lot of slurring and stuff that I didn't hear when we were initially talking. Later in the month, like maybe a week ago, it might have been last weekend, there was a call where she sounded really fucked up, like Xanax and White Claw fucked up. And she said that she was doing shrooms or whatever. It didn't sound like shrooms though. It was nutty.
and our phone calls and everything. I was very concerned. So anyway, but you were trolling me the entire time, so it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, so as I was going to say, so yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like a coincidence that no, they use like 100 fuck, but it doesn't make any sense because they come in like millions of stock accounts.
Yeah.
How do you do it so fast when I struggle to make one?
I don't know. I guess they probably have a bunch of authorized Gmail accounts. Like
There has to be like a website or something.
well, you can buy.
There has to be a website.
I used to be able to buy a bunch of because when I worked in dating, we would have to do a lot of stress testing on the network. So you would create fake accounts to test the balance of the network. Yeah. And I would buy a bunch of Gmail addresses on Fiverr, like 50 for $5.
Do you think that's what Theo does?
I don't know.
He just like, wow, yeah, that makes fucking motherfucking sense. Because he said to me, because I was terrified this day, and I was on shrooms, so he knew.
Nana's not drunk. Yes, I've heard shrooms and I've heard and weed, but I actually heard tonight that there was something more illicit in Largo, Florida. Maybe I'll maybe we'll get answers to that. Witchy man, is there an elaborate reason on why that whole Gilgo Beach murder thing bothered this dumbass so much? I think you answered your own question in your question. Dumbass. She's a dumbass. That's why. That's all.
He was messing with me and everything, and I took a screenshot, and I was like, I don't even believe this was happening. But, I even called it like the shroom. Like
I don't know what happened. It just stopped. Hold on. Let me figure it. Let me just do this here.
was messing with me and everything, and I took a screenshot, and I was like, I don't even believe this was happening. But, I even called it like the shroom, like shroom video games or whatever. And this is when I was able to play it on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
And he came into my live stream, and he said, and I was deleting all these because so Steve McRae said, just instead of deleting and blocking people,
Mm-hmm.
just skip over it and just read like positive things.
Yeah,
And
just ignore the
I
trolls.
know, yeah, he's a good friend, but you know, and he's like, because you're gonna be hitting that button, and it's gonna take over your time because it's never gonna be ending. And anyway, so I was just, you know, like, but I was blocking, and then he said, doesn't matter how many times you block me, I have more accounts. I have like 300 accounts. And I took the screenshot of that.
That's what Steve
of
McRae
him
said?
saying,
Why would Steve McRae have so many accounts?
No. Theo. But because Theo's from Steve McRae, it trolled Steve
Wait,
McRae
Theo
first.
was with Steve McRae? How come you never told me any of this?
No, Theo
was sent
Steve
by
McRae
Steve
for years.
McRae. What?
Yeah. No, Steve McRae was trolled by
I thought you
Theo.
said Theo controlled Steve. I got so tired of hearing about Theo and Steve McRae, and by the end that I just started telling her to shut up. I don't want to hear it again. Like, we've had this conversation. She has the same conversation just over and over. She can't have any friends. Who would want to be around someone who just has the same conversation over and over again? That's why I can only stand nugs in like short little bursts, because it's just always, hey, hi, cool. Steve McRae for years.
No.
Like,
But
he was the puppet master, and Steve
he
McRae
did
was
things
his
with
willing puppet.
Cheshire and Manya and everything. So no, he's a little fucker, but no, he's not a little fucker. He's a big fucker, because I don't know if you know what he looks like. He's a big fucker.
Who, Theo?
40 something years old.
I thought he was 16.
40 something years old.
I thought he was
No.
16. He just turned 16, or
no. See, this is why you annoy me, because I don't know if you have comprehension problems or what, but you don't read what I say. But anyway.
It's so rude to say I have comprehension. Like, I'm trying to be here for you.
I don't know.
I'm trying to be here like a true No Migo. And wait.
Okay, well, anyway, so yeah, I really do, hope that.
So what happened? Why were you accusing? Why did you contact? What happened that made you contact me and accuse me when I'm just hanging out with my kid?
Because they were using the username of the the Chicken Little.
That's what the username was, Chicken Little.
Yeah, but like, how long? Like, when did I do?
So for context, what happened was Jessi was doing one of her live streams where she just sits there and babbles on about nothing. And someone came in and mentioned her hanging out with the black girls in prison, in jail, and them calling her Chicken Little. And that's a story that she told, how she was in jail for. It's all lies. She was in jail for 16 days, but she said she was in jail for 30 days, and she was hanging out with the black girls, and they were all protecting her, and they called her Chicken Little. And she's talking about boomerang inmates who are constantly in and out. She just knew the ins and outs of the system within 30 days because her lawyer was on vacation. The lies make no sense. Like, she could have just never talked about jail, and then it wouldn't have been, why did you lie about jail and covered up with a weed arrest? It would have just been, hey, you were arrested for domestic. But I don't think people would have looked into it. Like, it doesn't make sense. You're gonna be fucking kidding me. See what happens when I don't stream with Nugs? Shit gets fucked up. So I apologize, Nugs, for that. Like, if that happens again, I really am probably gonna end the stream because it's pissing me off. Well, let's try it. Let's try it one more time. And yeah, by all means, please, go to the drive and listen to these on your own without my computer refusing to play them. No. Hey, what are you?
I really do, hope that.
So what happened? Why were you accusing? Why did you contact? What happened that made you contact me and accuse me when I'm just hanging out with my kid?
Because they were using the username of the the Chicken Little.
That's what the username was, Chicken Little.
Yeah, but like, how long? Like, when did I do the stream? When did I do a stream about it? And where is it? Because I don't recall that.
It was I can tell you.
And
I
was
can
it
tell you
a long
exactly
time
when.
ago?
Hold on. It was July
Recently?
19th at 5
So
p.m.
July,
Pacific time.
but now it's September though,
Wait,
and they're randomly doing that. They usually just do the fat dwarf.
You know how the community is. They
Diaper
look for
wearing
deep.
girl
They
kind
look
of
for
thing
deep.
over and over again, and they randomly. What?
Yeah, but see, that sounds like the old. That sounds like the old community. Like they would maybe come in, but like this community
here's the
looks for
thing.
deep
So here's
cuts,
the thing. Okay,
not just the
so
greatest hits.
I just these are the people who have been doing this for a long time. And I'm sorry for accusing you. I really want to apologize.
Well, I appreciate the apology.
I understand. Yeah, because I know that they do this kind of stuff, and I didn't really think of it. Honestly, I really didn't. Like, I'm like really stoned as fuck.
What?
But there's no excuse. I said I'm stoned as fuck, and there's no excuse. Like, I had a bunch of edibles and stuff. But
how many edibles did you have? Yeah. How many milligrams?
150.
Wow, that's 15 edibles. 150 milligrams.
No, 150.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, 10 milligrams is a dose. 10 mil and 10 and for like a
3 little Skittles. 3 little Skittle bills.
They're. She said she needed 300 milligrams per night to get high. Just so you're all aware. 50 milligrams a piece.
No, they're like 45.
No fucking way. No fucking way. Are they 45 milligrams? No way. No, dude, because 10 milligrams is a dose, and they recommend you take half a dose to start. 10 milligrams. So you're telling me you took 15 doses. Jessica Jean. Hold on.
Jessica Jean, why would you lie to me like that? Now don't look me in the face and tell me you had 150 milligrams of weed. Do I look like I just fell off the dumb truck?
150 milligrams of weed, and then I smoked.
150 milligrams of weed, and then you smoked?
Yeah. So what were we talking about before that I was going to get you?
We were about to sing a song about nighttime.
No, it was before that.
We're gonna sing in the still of the night. Do you know that one?
Mm-hmm.
It's ready? You know,
it's
called the still of the night.
No, you can't sing. You can't sing, and it annoys me. And you're really off pitch.
No, I can do. I can do it. Ready? Ready?
No, you're pinching my ear. I'm gonna hang up on you if you continue.
Jessi Jean,
like Simon Cowell said, stick to your day job.
It is 1:30 in the morning. You're gonna be hanging up on me. Does that sound like a productive Saturday morning, Friday night for either of us?
I know, but I didn't expect to be able to have tomorrow off. So
why do you have tomorrow off? Because a deer got hit?
No.
Shit, Nugs, do you remember this night? She was like live reacting to seeing a deer get hit in the street, and then she said, "I can't go to work tomorrow after seeing this. I just saw a deer get hit."
Well, no, the deer got hit, but I have tomorrow off. I didn't know.
Well, because you said that you said now I'm not working tomorrow.
I mean, I could do like DoorDash or something, I guess, tomorrow if I wanted to, but
Jessi, your parents want you to go get a job, go work. Why don't we just slot you in for DoorDash tomorrow? Why don't you do like a 10 to 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, like do like
and a clitoris pounding. Yeah.
What?
So anyway.
No, I think a 10 to 4 DoorDash. What is that?
So in case you missed it, she did ask for a clitoris pounding. I don't know. what are you thinking? Why, you know,
What?
if you want to, what's going on here? Because do you want to do this ridiculous fucking show or
Yeah, we should do the
or
show.
not?
We should do the show tomorrow.
Yeah, but we need we need a contract, and I'm going to need to review it, print it out, do what I want to do with.
So I'd been working on getting her to do this show for like a week, and she slowly warmed up to it, but she would keep hanging up and playing games, and she insisted on a contract. So Jules, who was the legal intake person for the law offices of Thomas something and Powell, she wrote up the contract, the No Migos contract.
that
I can
contract.
probably
make
get
sure
someone from the law offices of Thomas Carter and
I
Powell
want.
to draft something up.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
that
I'm so
Jules
fucked.
lady.
So,
She's super hot.
yeah, and see what's going on there, and uh, from there we would have to make decisive choices,
Mhm.
and I don't want it to be, I had fun.
Oh, I know I should download it, but see, StreamYard is shitty. Um, hold on. Let me just why don't we horny like a wolf for a second? No, we're good. We're good. You guys can hang out for a second while my shitty tech works itself out. I'm just gonna let it play, and I'm not gonna stop it. So we got another call to get to after this, and after lots of prodding, she finally created that No Migos theme song.
Truck?
150 milligrams of weed.
10 to 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, like do like
and do this ridiculous fucking show, or
yeah, we should do
or
the show.
not.
We should do the show tomorrow.
Yeah, but we need a we need a contract, and I'm going to need to review it, print it out, do what I want to do with that.
I can
contract,
probably
make
get
sure
someone from the law offices of Thomas Carter and
I
Powell
want.
to draft something up.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
that
I'm so
Jules
fucked.
lady.
So,
She's super hot.
yeah, and see what's going on there, and from there we would have to make decisive choices,
Mhm.
and I don't want it to be, I had fun doing like messy strings and stuff. It's fun, and everything, but can't be drama, and everything has to be
Never, no drama.
topical. That's what I meant. I went today.
Yeah, Thomas Carter and Powell.
But
They're in
I
Murphy,
don't
Texas.
want to do this with you. I really don't.
Wait, what do you mean? You're talking about doing it and saying you don't want to do it with me at the same time?
I don't want to do it. I know.
Girl, call me Murphy and stop messing with me.
If people want me to do it, and if people want me to do, dump monkey dump. But I don't really want to do it. It sucks, but I mean, if that's why I brought it up to people, and they said
I don't know what you're talking about.
money only. Well, I would only do it with money because it would be performance, because
Well, I mean,
that's what I want.
I do these shows and I don't get paid for them. I do it for the love of the performance. But then again,
Well, I want.
I love the
Well,
theater. I don't see the theater as some whore that I pimp out whenever I need a few dollars.
That's really groovy for you.
Well,
but,
I'm a groovy dude.
Oh.
That's true.
A groovy dude.
That's what my license plate
Yeah,
says. A
I
groovy
definitely
dude.
want to be paid.
NG, she wanted the contract because she wanted to ensure that Nuggies wasn't going to show up to attack her, basically, and that she was going to be paid. All she wanted was money. money and fame, recognition. That's all she wants from YouTube.
And especially
Here's
for a lot of
what we can do, and I'm sure
no,
you'll find this agreement favorable.
no.
No. Hear me out, and I will have the law offices of Thomas Carter and Powell. I'll have them write this up, but let's start the show. Let's build some momentum. Hold on, let's build some momentum on it. Okay, then we get on Streamlabs. We get the TTS donations coming in.
No, because no one's going to donate.
What?
No, because no one's going to donate knowing I'm on the show.
Of course they will.
So
They'll
it's
donate.
going to be very hard to
They'll donate
watch
to here's why they'll donate, and here's the secret. Okay, they're gonna donate to say things to you that they think are gonna upset you, but they're not gonna upset you because you're gonna take the mentality. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks onto you. So if someone comes in there and they're like,
"Oh, hey, look, it's Arby's."
Then you can just be like, just ignore it. And then someone comes up and they're like,
"Fat dwarf, fat dwarf, el gordo dwarfo, el gordo dwarfo es no bueno."
Then you can just be
I've
like,
been doing this for months and it doesn't work.
no, but you haven't monetized it.
I mean, I guess, but
right.
It
So
doesn't
okay.
matter because
So imagine. Okay.
they don't go away.
So imagine we're talking on the stream, and I'm just like, and it's actually it's funny because the pterodactyl didn't actually exist. The pterodactyl was a mistake. And then a donation comes in, and it's like, Jessi is a sex pest. Jessi is a sex pest. Instead of getting mad, you think like, wow, that's $3 going into my pocket.
No, because no one's going to donate, and I'm not stupid. And
we talked about Perry Caravello. The guy's making thousands of dollars a week getting donations so people could send him things just to make him upset. They send him food. He gets hundreds of dollars of food and thousands of dollars in actual money that he gets. And you can watch any of the streams on YouTube if you don't believe me. The guy's making a ton of money just trying to give Jessi like real actual advice because people like messing with him. Now, if you're telling me you don't like money, Jessi, like if you're saying, hey, you know what, maybe I like what you said about not treating the theater like you're filthy whore and just trotting it out whenever you need a few dollars. Maybe that's the camp that you're in. Maybe you're saying you just do it for the love. But I'm saying if you want to make actual money,
I know, but it's not fair that you guys made me stop.
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
Who is you? Now, Jessi, who is you guys? And how did I stop you from sending nudes? What I said is that you shouldn't send unsolicited nudes. That doesn't mean you can't send people pictures of your naked body if that's what you want to do. Please don't feel like I'm stopping you from sending men or women pictures of your nude body because that's not what I did.
I stopped for a month. I stopped for all this time because I thought that was wrong to send men pictures of my body. So I stopped and I stopped taking pictures.
Now, Jessi, if I somehow did something to make you feel like you couldn't just send random people pictures of your naked body, then I apologize. That's on me. All my intention.
Well, that's what you fucking did. And
wow. And that's something I'm gonna have to live with, and I'll have to. But what I'm saying is,
no, you don't care. You don't care.
Jessi, if I didn't care, I would. Jessi, we've gone through this. We've gone through this. Jessi, if I didn't care, I wouldn't.
No,
Jessi Jean.
If you
listen, and this is
you implied for rape.
Well, see, now you're now you're talking about implications and what was implied. You said that Jessi. You said I made you feel like you couldn't send nudes of yourself to random people, and I don't want you to feel.
I want $69 plus donations.
You want what?
$69 and donations per episode.
No. We agreed that it would be up to that amount in donations, and then we split anything over that. Then we split anything over that. I think that's fair.
I know I'm upset.
Why are you upset?
Because we're talking about Hanson calling me a liar.
Well, I don't have any, and we've covered this before too in July. We don't have control over anything anyone does other than us. And I want to get back to what we were talking about because hold on, because I'm gonna have a problem sleeping tonight because I feel bad. I feel like I made you feel like you couldn't take pictures of your
like he does with all the girls.
Like again, I don't have any say in what Hanson
well,
says.
That's what he says. look at his look at his channel, and he tells girls, he's like, so what did he do to you?
What did
So
he do to you?
he so he like took off my pants and then he raped me. No, I want to know what exactly he did to you. So then after he took my pants off, he gets so graphic, it's so disgusting that he allows that, and that's why women online
Danny
talk
Banani.
about it, and they go to all these.
You know what? I
platforms
haven't
and
heard in a long time. I haven't heard you talk at all about Celsius, and I kind of miss. Are you still drinking Celsius?
All
Or
right,
Jesse, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Like I haven't. You used to talk to me
no,
about Celsius
all right,
all the
you're
time.
annoying.
Jesse
You're
Jean.
annoying.
Jesse,
You're
stop.
annoying.
Stop. I'm having a
You're
serious
annoying.
conversation with you.
All right, I'm gonna get off. So I can
No,
listen to
will you
music.
stop? Will you stop being dramatic and talk to me so we can figure this out? She knows I'm gonna call her back. Hello?
It's your boy, Westmost.
That is how I sound. And I'm Jesse. Raid Shadow Legends.
Okay, no, seriously though, because I'm gonna end this.
Well, let's figure this thing out.
Yeah. Can you, you don't need a lawyer. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you
how
gave me a
stupid
bunch
you
of
are,
shit
but
about not having a lawyer look
this is
over
an
that.
agreement. This is not. Yeah. It's an agreement. You would only need a lawyer if someone breaks the agreement. There's no reason you can get anything notarized, but what we need is just the actual agreement. That's why people come into Judge Judy and they say, here is where we signed this, and she goes, but you're telling me that this person's suing you after they signed an agreement with you?
Well, yeah, see,
Get out of my room. Get out of my
exactly. So if we have an agreement without having it looked at first, it could be null and void. So I just that way we avoid having to go on Judge Judy.
Okay,
Judge
it doesn't
Mathis,
fucking matter.
Judge
Anyway, so we have all that stuff, but I'm glad you agree, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Jesse, stop.
Thank you so much.
I want to make sure that we have now she's just playing games. And there would be a lot of that. There were calls where she would hang up on me 20 times just so I could call her, and she would pick up before it even had a chance to. She is not pregnant. She's not still pregnant, actually. Yeah, that whatever troll that she was trying to do, that ended. I mean, they're all half baked, and she loses interest and forgets. There were a lot of people that came in. Spun won that girl. I saw. I Died It by Myself. Honest showed up. Daddy Danny Banani. Jules, the amazing legal intake person who created the contract that made No Migos possible. And the funniest thing about that contract was as much shit as she gave me for signing the 420-page contract that gave Nuggies ultimate control of my channel. I don't think she read through it at all. I think she just signed that shit so that she can get $69 per show and tell her parents that she's finally a professional YouTuber. That I think that meant far more to her. She's very bad at trolling, Jules. She's really bad at it. Yeah, she kept saying that she was trolling me because she's like, yeah, I contact you 200 times a day. I'm trolling you. That's not trolling you. A desperate need for attention. So the next day, she told me that she would always tell me about these live gigs, these paid gigs that she was going to do, parties. There are always parties. And this she sent me a warm up, a jam session that she was doing, and it's not her. Maybe it's her sister. It was someone, but yeah, let's listen. Okay, so the sound is shitty, but someone's playing some blues or whatever, and she's like, "Yeah, we're jamming right now. We're getting ready for our party," and I didn't believe her actually. So this call is called Jessi totally performs at a party. It's 2 weeks ago today. All this shit seems like so long ago. It's crazy that this was just 2 weeks ago, or that she was even talking to me again after the whole Chris Hansen thing, after the whole Nuggies thing, after just anything I like, any of the initial whatever. You get what I'm saying.
Hello.
You're in a good mood.
What's up?
So here to party. What are you doing? All the way absurd.
Downstairs,
Yo,
playing some
weird.
music, just grab some water, and yeah, grooving.
What, you're still playing at the party?
No, I left a while ago.
Like
maybe
20
2
minutes
hours
she was
ago,
there.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Why did you stay such a short period of time? Were you tired?
No, it was just like a short kind of thing. I mean, it started at 2 o'clock. I came there, when I could after, I figured out how to, do the whole transfer with my phone, and it gave me a whole bunch of issues and ever as occurred. So I had to, figure that out, do Google, and but I figured it out, and then made my way, and yeah.
George Glass on the call number 3 with Joey Teacup, she does list the instruments, and she lists like 7 instruments, and then she says like songwriting, and I don't know, finger toe tapping. I don't know, but she never lists all of them. And she said 12. So when I said 13 yesterday, she never said 13. There was a time there's a call called Nuggies plays 15 instruments. I said, "Oh, I just found out Nuggies plays 15 instruments." And she said, and I said, "And you only play 12." And she said, "I just remembered there's 8 more instruments I forgot to list, so I played 20." And I thought she was joking. She was not joking.
So groovy time. Now I'm home watching this interesting thing on Netflix, and yeah, making some music, and here.
What are you watching?
That was you wouldn't be interested in something that I just found on Netflix, and I just put it on, and yeah, but I'm just more focused on music right now.
Well, how do you know I wouldn't be interested in it?
Yeah, okay. Well,
No, I'm being serious.
whatever.
How do you know I wouldn't be interested in what you're watching? That's rude.
Why do you gotta be so rude?
Why you gotta? Now hit the next part.
Nuggets doesn't treat like humans are too.
Well, how did Nuggets get involved?
Anyway, yeah, so just making music, hanging out down the street.
What song?
The same old thing.
What song did you open with?
You wouldn't know it's one of my original songs.
It's a bully comment.
I don't know.
Is it called Barricade?
No, no, it's called Worth.
How's it go?
Like, I could play it, but
Yeah, play it for me.
See the light now, it's not as dark out. Gotta make your own breakthrough. Fight the darkness and keep on top of it. That's how you know you have worth. When you see the light out and it's not as dark now. Gotta make your own way through.
You probably you need like a rap there.
Yeah, no.
No, think like be like, girl, all that you're worth. You like an angel, fall into, or like I can auto tune it though. I could be like, worth, come on.
But
just think about it.
No thanks. But what else do you have to say?
You told me you wanted me to call you. So
I know, because I wanted to fuck with you. So
okay, well, I mean, here's your golden opportunity. It's 10 p.m. where you
we're
are,
at
right?
3. We're at 3. How
Je-
many times did
Jessica,
I have to tell you to stop leaving cupcakes in the bathroom?
I don't even know what that
And
means.
there's crumbles everywhere, and then I'm constantly cleaning it up. That's all I ever
I don't know what that means. The
did.
cupcake.
Sit, post, clippity clap clap.
What you have for dinner?
I had a veggie burger.
No sides?
No, just a veggie burger. I had some pita chips with hummus before that. So a veggie burger was, was
Peter chips. In case anyone's wondering, she had Peter chips.
fine for me.
What you have to drink?
I had iced tea
With sweetener or no sweetener?
Sweetener. The
artificial sugar or like regular sugar?
No, I can't have artificial sugar. I'm allergic.
Well, what's in Celsius?
No sugar. No sugar, but good sugar, bad sugar. Good sugar, bad sugar. Good sugar, bad sugar. Good.
That should be part of the Worth rap.
No, thank you.
Give me the lyrics and everything, and I'll come up with the rap to go in the middle of it. Maybe I can get Jordan to do the rap.
No. Yeah, no. If you're gonna speak to Jordan, tell him to unblock me and talk to me like a man.
What happened? Yeah, this was after the Jordan thing that he sent that was uploaded. This was after all of that, and she's still talking to me. We're good. We're working on a show together.
I want to see the balls that he had. What?
Why did Jordan, like, what even happened with that?
Because he knew that I was trolling him, and he kept saying it over and over that, you're a troll. And, so.
He told you that you were a troll? He said it?
No, yeah. He was saying that, he didn't believe me and everything on phone calls and messages. And I said, listen, like, look at my videos and you'll see. You also see that,
Guys, I don't care if it's Saturday night. There are a ton of bully comments. A ton. And I don't have nuggies here to barely pay attention and admonish people once every 45 minutes. Too many bully comments. Jessi's not going to prove that she isn't fat, and no one call her Arby's, or she will send you a butthole picture. A butthole picture to show you that it doesn't look like, or the shower picture, and say, that's not Arby's, that's my clit. Because that was said. That was said last week. That's not Arby's, that's my clit.
Chris Hansen is not, he's not proud of me right now. I'm not an American hero like him.
Yeah, you're not an American
hero. Exactly. Not like him, but, maybe I should take some Chris Hansen lessons and break some false checkaroos. But, so I, I really wanted to do I want to do a Christmas song as like his major comeback, and do a Christmas song together, and it would be recorded with instruments and everything, and it would be a TCAP Christmas song.
How's it gonna go?
I don't know right now, but I, he knew, and I don't know if you guys were in on it from the beginning or what, but he, I tried. I gave the effort. I really thought that he would, come back and do, his.
No, you're right. Like people, these good pathological liars, because there are a ton of pathological liars. The good ones, if they say they play 12 instruments, they will be able to name all 12 instruments, and enough that if they're talking to someone who does play, they could at least sound like they know what they're talking about. She couldn't. I don't even think she knows what 12 instruments are, other than the water pipe or whatever Mozart got to rent for 2 weeks but couldn't take home, but became an expert at.
Like, do a channel and everything, and I said, listen, you can have comments off, You can do whatever you feel is right, because if too many people trolling, I totally get it. That's why I do some.
No one's gonna prove that's their clit. No one's gonna say that's not my clit, guys. Stop it. These are the bully type comments. I just had to talk to you guys about this. Prove that's not my clit.
That's not my clit.
Stop it. That's gross, guys. Be better. Let's get back to Jessi totally performing at a party. If Nuggies was here right now, they would entertain you guys while this was going on by going like, yeah, cool, I'm an evil little McNugget. It's basically their shtick. But they do not drop the gimmick, and that's one thing I do appreciate about Nuggies. Guys, let Nuggies know. Should we do another Spade in the Shade this week? Let's skip ahead here.
And so he agreed to that. But anyway.
Oh, so he agreed to do the song with you?
Well, no, I didn't really get there that far.
Oh.
He wanted to do a video, a comedy sketch kind of thing. But I brought up the idea, and I thought it would be quite interesting, and that would be his comeback thing, a whole Christmas teacup song, and then it'd be perfect because we would have it out November.
Yeah,
and then it would be a whole thing.
Just in time.
Yeah, but
Well, if he's not going to do a teacup Christmas carol with you, I will.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I'll do
I don't
that.
know. I miss his treat and shirt. His little Sharpie mac and cheese dick.
He didn't use a Sharpie. He used a big pen. Hey, for anyone who knows the Join content, I mean, she doesn't know shit about what was going on at all.
Same shit,
No.
Wrote it on his dick.
Much different. See, a Sharpie is a felt tip pen, and that's fine. But he used a metal tip big pen and etched it into his penis.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird, man. I can't imagine doing that.
Yeah, I can't either. And I mean, and then he couldn't fit it all on his dink, and then his
and I knew he was recording me because not only did his pitch change, but I could hear him on the computer, and he was typing, pressing things, and I knew because when I got off the phone, I messaged Faceless Man, and I said he recorded me. I could tell.
How did you get
so
his contact information?
I can't say.
Oh, because I had his number, but I'm pretty sure he changed it after I sent the genie to his word.
Yeah, well, apparently it was him, and
no, it was definitely him. I could tell.
Well, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I thought we would, do that, but he,
listen, Groovy. I know
he knew that I was trolling him because I had the video of him and his roast.
Oh yeah.
Making fun of him. So as soon as he saw that, he was like, "Oh, fucking done deal." Right?
Yep, that's probably what it was. He's not a dumb guy.
No,
just made some dumb decisions, but he's not a dumb guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I definitely would have done the song with him, helped him out, helped him with his channel and everything, and
Listen, we could put this. I dyed it by myself. I love Arby's. I think Arby's is delicious, and it's a premium fast food establishment. If you're gonna get some fast food, I don't think Arby's is a bad place to go. I told her that from the beginning. I said Arby's is a desirable place for a lot of people. Super way later and come back for the crackers. I've really got to ask you about when are we doing No Migos? Because I have some time tomorrow, and then I have Monday. I know you're not working. It's Labor Day.
I want that whole contract because I have to review it and everything, make sure everything is set and final. It's a whole thing.
What TV show were you on? Because you keep telling me that you were on TV shows. What TV show were you on? Was it something I would know?
I wasn't like a main character or anything. I've done back work.
Background work?
Yeah.
So are you with SAG or SAG?
Neither.
You're not with the Screen Extras Guild? How many
No.
How many extra shoots did you do?
I wasn't paid for anything. It was internship because I thought that it would get me somewhere better.
Oh, internship. So you were getting college credit.
But yeah, I was doing it while I was in college, but
Oh.
I thought that it was going to bring me to like a better place. But I changed my whole lifestyle and everything.
The Lorne Identity, welcome. Is that really Jessi in the chat? That would be amazing. If Jessi, if you are in the chat and would like to come on, please contact me. I'll give you a link. I would love to have you on.
Especially like I don't like the whole drama and everything, and it was a lot.
Listen, you're preaching to the choir. Those people are nothing but drama. I know that. You know that.
No. I was there for Jersey Shore, and
you were an extra on Jersey Shore.
No, I wasn't an extra. I worked in the background, and
oh, you mean like production? Just listen to this story because it's pretty fucking hilarious. And I broke it.
No, I wasn't doing production. I was an intern, so I got to see things, happening as they were.
Well, yeah. But, anyone who's not on the actual, like if you're working on the back end, whether you're a PA.
I was an intern for a producer, and I don't want to name drop.
Yeah, so that means you were on the production side.
Yeah, basically. But I was an intern, and mostly they had me go to fucking Starbucks a lot. And
just like when you're working for P. Diddy and he sends you out to get him cheesecake. You're gonna get Diddy that cheesecake if you want the band.
But I thought it was gonna lead me to a better place. But then I wasn't really interested in that kind of thing, and it was very cost expensive.
Yeah. Yep. When were you working? How old were you when you were working with Jersey Shore? That's crazy.
No, it was at Viacom, and it was several different shows. I wasn't working on Jersey Shore or anything like that.
Oh, okay. You're just working with the production company who handled. Okay.
Right. Yeah. And so, but I
mean, I asked her last night on that final call where she's admitting the things if she worked for Viacom, and she said no.
I've seen things, and I've seen cast members.
Omega A Bear. I got my Celsius at 7-Eleven. I bought 2 because they were on special. They had just sold to like Pepsi or whatever, so I think they're liquidating what they have so they can add some Pepsi branding. I got 2 for like $3, and both were like 2 drinks and pour down the sink. They're way over sweet. It's disgusting. Celsius is gross, and it's made by Nazis and supports terrorism, allegedly.
Being told what to do and say, so that's how I.
Oh yeah.
And before then, I always thought that.
Guys, every time someone mentions Arby's, it makes the stream stop. So everyone stopped saying she was not a roast beef sandwich on the set of Jersey Shore. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make sense. Bully comments make my stream stop. Just like if you don't cheer for Tinkerbell, she dies or some shit. I don't really know. I've never seen the play. But let's get back to this here. Again, guys, the links to the both drives. Drive 1 is like season 1, and that went from July 11th up until right around the Chris Hansen. Whoa. Oh, what's going on?
Hello. And I said, listen, like, look at my videos and you'll see. You're fucking with me, I don't know, but I've never.
I was working with the production company who like handled. Okay,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, but I've seen things, and I've seen cast members, being told what to do and say. So that's how I.
Oh yeah.
And before then, I always thought that things were real, right? And then you see all that, and they're like, if a couple starts arguing with each other, and then for whatever reason, it would be like a stupid fucking microphone, a lighting problem, whatever. They would say okay, we got to start this over. Meanwhile, they're genuinely talking. They're having a moment.
I mean, this long ass involved story about a job she never had. Stop it.
Moment in life. And they're told, okay, hold on for a second. We got to situate ourselves and then, play.
Yeah.
And So it's fake but real at the same time. But it's just so true. I think you know what I'm trying to say. But those times.
That is a bully. That is the biggest bully comment here. Did you meet Skeeter and Lala, whatever their names were?
Skeeter?
I don't remember the people's names from Jersey. There was a Skeeter, Lala, the question.
No,
question mark.
No.
Sorrentinos.
Oh no. And if you're fucking with me, I don't know. I don't think I remember those names at all. Skeeter would be something I would remember because of the Bell show.
The what show?
Saved by the Bell.
There was no one on.
Saved by the Bell.
Who was on Saved by the Bell named Skeeter? Skeeter was on
from,
Doug.
Yeah, Tiny Mayonnaise. I don't know how I got like that far off, but yeah.
Yeah, so Skeeter was on that show, but then also I believe he was on Jersey. Not the same, obviously not the same Skeeter, but I'm saying one of their names was like a Skeeter, a Lala, Baby Bop. Baby Bop was my favorite.
I only remember like major producers. Yeah.
Do you know who wrote a lot of Saved by the Bell? This dude named Sam Bobrick, and he also wrote a play called Hamlet 2. Better than the original. Yeah, and that's not a joke. The play was called Hamlet 2, better than the original. And when I did this part is actually not a joke. Speech and drama back in the day. But yeah, Sam Bobrick. He did Saved by the Bell. But do you know what Saved by the Bell was originally called?
I can't remember.
It was called Good Morning, Miss Bliss, and it was on the Disney Channel because Haley Mills, who played the teacher originally, Miss Bliss, she was a huge star for Disney.
Oh, wait, hold on. Am I thinking of something else? Because Saved by the Bell was Nickelodeon, but then the Saved by the Bell was Demi Lovato. First time she ever sang on TV.
Yeah, Demi Lovato was also on Barney with
Yeah.
No, Saved by the Bell though. So Haley Mills was in Parent Trap. She was in a lot of movies back in the day. For I think she's also in That Darn Cat. And so it was supposed to be her showcase, and they were going to change out the students every year. Mikey and Screech.
Yeah. I always wanted to do the Freaky Friday. No, not Freaky Friday, but the having two of me, and doing that whole thing. Like Colleen Ballinger does it, which is like, the Predator Colleen. But she, she does the same thing, and she acts as herself, and then her Miranda character.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like, so you'd want to be like Hannah Montana.
Yeah, but like do it together and like, interact so it can like, kind of just have a whole script and everything. That'd be interesting. Almost like twins, but on the same screen.
But just so you know, Good Morning Miss Bliss was in fact 100% Disney when it first started, and then this was because whoever was in it, probably Nugs was saying that that Saved by the Bell was originally an NBC show, and you're not gonna get TV trivia wrong while I'm talking to a troll, trolling someone, and expect me to just let it go. And NBC picked it up when it was retooled as Saved by the Bell, just in case you were wrong about that. And Mario Lopez was not on the first season.
There is a Disney show called Saved by the Bell, and it's with Demi Lovato.
No, that was called something else. That was called shit.
No, it was Saved by the Bell.
No, it was not. It was not. No, the Demi Lovato show was not called Saved by the Bell. It was not.
No, the one before Sunny with a Chance.
It was definitely
the one before that.
It was definitely not called.
And she sang and played guitar in between classes.
It must have been called Demi Lovato's Virtual School of Madness.
No, it wasn't. Here, I'll look it up.
All right, go ahead.
It's called Saved by the Bell. Came up right away.
Again. Yeah, we're almost through this one, and then I promise the next one I'll have them upload. They're going to be uploaded to YouTube, so I won't have this issue. Normally Green Frog does it, but Green Frog hasn't done it, and I just haven't done it. So this one's on me. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I'm sorry. Tit for tat is not okay. A lot of new lies being made about me today. Also, a day after making promises to stop, new lies coming out of the mouth of Jessi, and I have those lies.
And everything, and I said, for a second, we gotta situate ourselves, and then, play.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of, it's fake but real at the same time. But it's just so true. I think what I'm trying to say. But those times.
Did you meet Skeeter and Lala or whatever their names were?
Skeeter?
I don't remember the people. Well, Demi Lovato was also on Barney with
Yeah.
No, Saved by the Bell though. So Haley Mills was in Parent Trap. She was in a lot of movies back in the day. I think she's also in That Darn Cat. And so it was supposed to be her showcase, and they were going to change up the students every year. Mikey and Screech.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, it was Saved by the Bell.
No,
and
it was not.
It
was not. No, the Demi Lovato show was not called Saved by the Bell. It was not.
No, the one before Sunny with a Chance.
It was definitely
the one before that.
It was definitely not called.
And she sang and played guitar in between classes.
It must have been called Demi Lovato's Virtual School of Madness.
No, it wasn't. Here, I'll look it up.
All right, go ahead. She did, honest.
It's called Saved by the Bell. Came up right away. I win.
It was called Saved by the Bell.
Yes. But it was with Demi Lovato, and she just sang and played guitar in between classes, and then stupid little skits, and like, we're gonna be late. Time changes. Time keeps changing, and I'm almost late for third period. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about. It was called As the Bell Rings is the name of the
show. As the Bell Rings. But it came up Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, because a lot of people type in the wrong thing, so Google will just predict it.
But yeah, you know what? They need to fix that shit. It's fucking 2022.
It is.
There's a lot of things. I would love to meet with these CEOs of these damn companies and
see. These are the kind of things we should be discussing on No Migos. We can talk about our gripes with search engines, pop culture, and our personal lives. And
YouTube, and be like, greedy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You have an anti-bullying policy on your TOS, but you don't let anyone, prove that this is going on and then take action.
Well, see,
it's so weird though.
I take action.
I was in a video that was striked by someone for bullying, and I still don't know how she fucking did it, and it's so fucking weird. Because it was like a joke or whatever that me and someone else did, and it was striked within 3 days. Meanwhile, I'm like, and then when I contacted YouTube about all these videos and your videos and stuff, and they just say,
wait,
they
hold
probably
on.
Abdul, like,
hold on. You contacted them about my video?
And say,
Hold on. You contacted them about my videos?
Yeah, I've contacted them about your videos, other people's videos, and they say, we're going to report it on our end, but keep reporting on your end to me. And I'm like, it's probably fucking Abdul that speaks like 2% English.
Yeah, well, that's a little racist.
With copy pasta
so racist.
Fucking,
so my
rest assured, we will have answers for you.
My videos are not bullying though. I have a very staunch anti-bullying campaign.
I even went to. So I had a couple people, report these videos and everything, and then I asked you to like give detail and everything. So I went from there. And
yeah, Crypto Orchid, I wouldn't call this drama. I mean, this is someone who is falsely accusing people of sexual assault and accusing people of being pedophiles and blaming a dead man for something that didn't happen. And doing a lot of other things. This isn't drama. This is a matter that need to be outed from the community.
And I, tried to, when I was doxxed. And funny thing is, that individual edited, and you can see it's edited from that video because it's jump cut. Yes.
What are you talking about? What video? Like, she talks about these things, I have no idea what she's talking about, as if we just had a conversation about it, and it's frustrating, and then when I tell her I don't know what she's talking about, it's like having a conversation with my mom, where my mom will start going, and, like, having a conversation with her is really difficult 'cause I like, "When are you breathing? When are you breathing to actually you're giving me" there I could just have a conversation with my mom on the phone where I just go, "Uh-huh, damn, that's crazy," the whole time, and she wouldn't think anything was weird about that 'cause I don't think she's listening. She's just talking. And I just told Jessie the other night, it seems like every 10 seconds she has to say something to remind herself that her voice box still works. I don't get it. Nothing to say.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird, man. I went from there, and I, tried to, when I was doxxed, and funny thing is, that individual edited, and you can see it's edited from that video because it's jump, okay, jump cut. Yes.
What are you talking about? What video?
Not anything related with you, but someone else's video that doxed me in October, last October, related. Yeah. So, they edited that out because I believe, and they said, no, that's not true. They put out a statement on like a community post saying that's not true. But I think that they were notified by YouTube because it did have my docs and the video. And then it was cut out, and just you could tell it wasn't like it because she has smooth internet all the time.
Mhm.
And you could just see like jump cuts from her, like she's like almost on the side of her, and then she's like sitting up from when she stopped talking about me. But you can do that, which I didn't know until I watched The Right Opinion on Netflix, and also Jay Joy does this. But they edit things out, and you could do it where you can premiere it again, and it will have the same views, likes, and everything. And it will go back in your like upload as the original time that it was, and it would be, a different part of the video because it's edited, but it'll be posted on the date, everything.
Yeah, I've done that before. 'Cause I've had to edit out. Like YouTube will say, "Hey, you have to edit this piece out." But what I'm saying is,
Yeah, and she says that never happened, and I'm like, 'cause she lies about a lot, That's why I said, the whole I never talked to her, but then I have like all these Instagram messages, and she deleted like 3 months worth of her messages, and then I guess maybe I don't know what happened, if she got high or just gave up or whatever, but she kept all the other messages like from 3 months, and then from when we first started talking months before that. So she like deleted everything that was related to her shit talking people and everything. So and then she said, we never talked. I talked to her like 3 times, and I was like, are you?
yeah, even now I could give a shit what she's talking about. Paper bag, Clobber's paper bag. It's the movie It. That is her meatballs and mac and cheese. According to her, she was a baby. Her babysitter was outside smoking and talking to her boyfriend, and she put on the movie It instead of Elmo, and it traumatized poor Jessie.
You would message me, and then you would send me voice memos on Instagram and stuff. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And you'd be like, what Matt Kennett did today? Yo, this girl,
Hey, that's crazy. Let me ask you a question. I guess Vex Vex is saying now that she plays guitar.
Well, I don't want to talk about people, so you
Okay.
could end that
Well,
question right there, because I'm not.
well, I mean, like okay, I'm just saying in the message you
No.
were talking a lot about her. So
No, yeah, I'm not talking about Tweedles. We could talk about anything else.
okay, how about No Migos? What time are we doing that tomorrow?
I don't know if we should do it tomorrow. I still want the contract. I have to review it.
You know what? Let's give it a dry run first and even see if
No.
let's see.
No.
Well, let's see if the format
No.
works before we start digging into contracts and getting messy with
No,
litigation.
make the contract, and then we could sign it, and then we can do the one thing, and if it doesn't work, we can just end it right there.
Well, I think we should.
No,
I think we should agree to a certain amount of shows, don't you? We can't just quit after one
No,
episode.
I'm not doing anything with you for. Nope, not doing anything with you for free
free.
without a contract.
All right, so here's what I'm saying. Let's get the let's get. Listen, I'm saying let's get something written up, but I think we should agree to a certain number. No Migos. Is that the theme song? All right, ready? Go ahead and hit me with a little. Go ahead and hit me with a little ditty here, and I'll come up with the theme song. Save the drama. Wait, no, keep playing. I was gonna. This sounds like me when I play guitar, and I don't play 12. I don't play one inch. Like, she does not sound like a musical prodigy who's mastered 13 instruments or 20, depending on how many nuggies plays. I come up with a song. No, that wasn't. No, I want go back to the old mellow. Let's do like something folky. Let's get folky with it.
I'm not doing a fucking show with you.
You know you're gonna do it, girl, and that is true. No Migos, 'cause we're not friends. Fuck you, Jessi.
I'm not fan you ever feel it's true, 'cause you're a liar.
No Migos. No, we were coming up with something and you stopped. Okay, ready? All right, ready? And okay, and 1, 2, ready and go.
This is a liar. This panther on fire. The one I was desire. Pretty sure his dick is small too. He's a liar,
Well, that.
And he.
Yeah, she's thinking about my dick. Now we're
what?
Now I think it is a good idea we talk about the contract for the sexual harassment clause. None of those things rhyme with No Migos.
No Migos.
But
If you know where's his dick is small.
No, see, that goes against the sexual harassment policy.
No, where's his dick is small.
Well, let's keep let's not talk about dicks in the theme song.
No Migos is like a puppet in his pants.
No, none of those things have anything to do with No Migos. I think the theme song should tell a story.
All right, well, I'm gonna play a song. So, yeah, bye.
What? I'm not calling her back. Yeah, a lot of times she would do that because she was expecting that call back, and I just one of those nights where I didn't feel like it. So you guys want to do yeah, let's do one more call. Let's do Labor Day. What is this next one called? Labor Day lying, laughing, and lamenting. So apparently she lied to me on that day. Oh, it must have been the day that Jessi lied to me that day. But right after, so after telling me she wasn't gonna do No Migos and she wasn't interested, that's when Jessi, like maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes after we got off this call, when I didn't call her back, she sent me what was the first version of the No Migos theme song.
Restless, I will never be your home. We're not friends, we're not foes, no Migos. Restless, I will never be your home. We're not friends, we're not foes, no Migos.
That sounded so bad, but yeah. So she sent me that. She sent another couple versions. There's an instrumental only version that she sent me before last week's show, but I knew last week's show was not going to be what she thought it was going to be. There was going to be a lot of people asking why she was arrested and talking about the Hanson video. So she really thought we were going on at the same time as Hanson. The plan was Hanson was starting at 5. We were going to start at he was starting at 6, and we were going to start at 6 to steal his viewers, so they wouldn't be watching this video that I made when I was angry with Jessi. So we were supposed, and then I told her, holy shit, Hanson did this. I told Hanson about our plan to stream, and he moved the show up an hour. And then I heard AZ say that she might stream snipe, so I stream snipe myself so that I could kick all the bullies out of the chat, and she was really happy about that. So we were able to get the whole stream, everyone saw it, and then we got to roll right into No Migos when everyone had just learned the truth. I mean, we all knew she was a fucking liar, but we knew the details of some of those fucking lies. But let's listen to Labor Day lying, laughing, and lamenting.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Just driving. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with Clubber and Tom talking about me on his community post and to people. Like I haven't even been thinking about him or anything. So it's just weird where he said, I haven't forgot about you. But it's like,
when did he post
please
that?
forget about me? What?
When did he post that?
2 nights ago, but I just received it this morning because someone was on his community post. But then in my Discord, like a week ago, maybe even a little bit longer than that, someone said, what's up with Clobber constantly talking about you on his community tab? And I said, I don't know, I have him blocked, I'm not interested in hearing anything. And they were like, oh, so you don't want screenshots? And I'm like, no, I don't want to know about drama. But that's what, 2 people were saying. They were like, yeah, why is he talking about you and saying meow and stuff like that? It's really weird, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I really just want him to, I just really want to be left alone, and I don't know why you guys just keep the flames going when I'm just ignoring you guys.
Who is you guys?
The group. You tweeted them.
Spun one. That's me. This is me on the phone with Jessi. That's not like I don't. I don't have a gang. I'm not the Joker. I don't have a gang of people running around doing my bidding.
Okay, well, that's.
I'm not 16. But like, I'm just confused because in the messages you said that Clobber said I was telling him stuff and things like that. Where did it say that?
Well, I'm not 100% sure about that, but
now Jessi.
It seems so.
Jessi. That means you were just.
Jessi.
That means you were just telling me things. That's not true. That's not actually something you heard.
But all right, but I wanted to see what you would say because someone's obviously talking to him about me, and I kind of know who. Their name rhymes with Schmugget. But and I believe that only because
who?
I believe that someone is talking to him about me and saying all this stuff, and that is why people are talking about it. They were like, the whole thing about the fake show that we're doing or not doing, whatever. And I have a feeling that she is going to him and being like, oh, let's figure out how to sabotage this or something. I don't know, but it's just weird that he talks about me when I haven't been talking about him. Is that weird? Was he drunk maybe? Oh, wait, Sunday. Wasn't Sunday? No, Sunday was yesterday. I was going to say because he drinks whiskey on Sundays. But maybe he had whiskey on Saturday too because of
maybe it was
Labor Day weekend.
Maybe because Labor Day weekend he moved things up.
Yeah, maybe he is drinking a bit or whatever.
He had one whiskey, one scotch, and one beer.
I don't know, but it's just definitely late night posts. It's kind of just strange, and he used to message me at like 2 a.m. and stuff. So I don't know.
He's been messaging you at 2 a.m. like recently?
No. When we used to talk months ago.
Oh, well, that's not.
But here's the thing: is so he told people that I was harassing him, right? But I'm like, technically, you're harassing me because you sent me multiple emails and make community posts about me when I don't talk about you. So that's ironic. And other people agree with me. I talked to several people this morning, and they're like, yeah, you haven't been talking about him or anything like that. So it's weird that he is, making posts about you and stuff. And, that it's odd because I haven't, engaged with him or anything. But I still want to figure.
she is constantly talking about what some other people have told her. Always. She can't name the people, but she's always like, well, other people have said it too. AZ is manic. Other people have said it too. They know that Nuggies is Theo. Like, it's always other people.
Out what Hanson meant when he said, you were still talking to Clobber up until like 2 days ago. And I'm like, really? Because no, for proof, the last message I sent him was an email, and it was about Nuggets being his moderator. And I said, just watch your back or whatever I said. I still have the emails. I don't know exactly what I said. It was over a month ago. And that was a week and a half before Chris Hansen's interview.
Yeah.
So Chris Hansen said, oh, you talked to him this week. So does he have a screenshot of a fake Jessi talking
Well,
to
no,
Connor?
no,
Or was he just making that up?
he did say that. That was something that was said in the interview. But I think what Chris maybe he was mistaken that after, and you admitted to it. You said that after Clobber said he wanted to be left alone or whatever, you sent him like an additional picture or two, or you contacted him a few more times and then you stopped.
No, he never. That's not true. He never told me to stop. And in the first case, he never did. He said we can just talk as friends. I have a girlfriend, so I don't want pictures or anything anymore. And I completely stopped after that.
Oh, well, you said
the only thing that happened was when he told me I'm talking to someone right now, and then he never said the word girlfriend. So I sent him another picture. And then he told me, listen, Jessi, I have a girlfriend now and I don't want any more pictures. And that's when I completely stopped. However, that was months ago. And then
she told Chris a completely different story. Clobber said to stop. She said one more picture, which probably means 10 more pictures of the same boobs, the same lopsided boobs, or just one, or it'll be the same dress with like one boob popped out, two boobs popped out, always from the front. Like, it wasn't even like she wouldn't turn to the side or anything. It was just put the phone in front of you and take the booby pic and send it off. She should have just set up a group text for everyone. It would have saved her a lot of time.
I haven't even talked to him since then. I had my other Skype. I never contacted him after I lost that Skype.
Really?
And that was how long ago? If you have the timeline,
probably
that's what I'm saying is I never contacted him.
Late June.
Right, and then
early
I contacted
July.
him
That's the Skype she lost because she used her vagina as a profile picture. In case any of you guys need a little refresher.
I didn't contact him after I lost my Skype until the whole thing with the sex pest hotkeys night, the StreamYard night. That is when I contacted him, and then I didn't contact him anymore. He sent me emails. I never responded to them.
The emails he sent her were telling her to leave him alone. Those are the emails that he sent, and stop talking about him. And she was threatening him with the chat log. She was like, "Oh well, I have screenshots of our chat log, so I'll just release that." She also doxed him on a YouTube channel that she had set up to make it look like it was an anti-Jessi channel, and so like she would gotta go and talk trash about herself with the channel, but then also use it to to dox Clobber. And her defense was, "How can that be mine? There's a video on there 3 months. There was one video on the channel. It was about Jessi." And then just it was but she uses that same channel, then she changed the name to something else to like dox someone else.
And I believe
Wait,
that
hold
only
on.
because
Who?
night. That is when I contacted him, and then I didn't contact him anymore. He sent me emails. I never responded to them.
Did he ever send you an email saying like, "Hey, leave me alone, don't contact me again"?
No.
Never messaged you like that.
Nope. Not that I'm aware of, because I have tons of emails and I just go through them. So it's possibly that I didn't see it, but he never told me to anything like that. The only time, so when I said the whole thing about that night, he said fuck off, and then the email was called I thought he was going to be hacked or whatever, because that's what I was thinking at the moment. So I was telling him to log off. Then he responded to me, fuck off, and then he messaged me I would say maybe like a day or two after the Chris Hansen interview, and it was titled "Log Off, Jessi." And
what was that about?
And all I read, and it just just said log off and get some sleep. And then after that, he messaged me again, and he was like, "Fuck you," or like the message was like, I didn't read it or open or anything. It was just like, "Fuck you." I don't respond to anything he said. But it's crazy that he said I harassed him when he's technically making community posts talking about me to people in DMs where they're like, coming to me and saying shit. And what did I say? Community posts.
Wait, he's talking to people.
And live streams, people are saying, why is he making jokes about you in live streams and everything? So he does not stop, and I have not been talking about him.
I don't think he's live. I don't think he's live streamed since
no,
July.
He's going into live streams, and he's going into live streams involving Lauren and stuff from Raptor Bacon and everything. And he's saying he's like making little snide jokes with nuggets and stuff. Actually have a screenshot of.
Oh, you have a screenshot? Yeah, can I see that? I'd like to ask Nuggets about that.
It's from like 2 weeks ago. Nuggets changed her name to Monotone Mandy, I guess just for the stream or whatever, just to be funny or whatever. Uh-huh. And then they were all like, he was like, laughing about it or whatever. But and
then what did Clobber
say?
Because this audio screenshot's pretty good. Well, can you send me the screenshot? I'd like to see that.
I have to find it if I have it. I sent it to someone and then I deleted all my pictures, so I have to find it.
Oh, you changed? Okay.
I had to because I had to store all my stuff because my phone was full and I want to make videos and content and stuff, and it wouldn't even let me do anything on my phone, so I had to take care of that. I want him to stop talking about me. He thinks this is a joke and everything. And it's funny though, because I'm not going to mention someone's name.
Whose name?
But
no, who are we talking? Will you tell me who you're talking?
No,
I don't.
No, because he told me not to. He said, "Don't talk about me anymore."
Who?
Actually, he just sent me a message right now.
Who is it? Who is it? Is it
I'm not.
Just
tell
me.
You.
Jessi,
no.
Come on now. This doesn't sound like the Nomigos.
People are saying, isn't it wild that they call you Queen of Spade and Youth? Meanwhile, they do crying and hysterical live streams, and you just been cool as a cucumber, just doing your own fucking thing and making, wacky videos and songs and stuff, while they like scream and cry and keep the drama going. And I've been doing a good job with that. I've had phone calls with people and stuff, and obviously DMs, but like people have been coming to me saying that, at first I really thought that you were going to do like this whole thing, crying and screaming and how dare you, West Coast, and actually just like,
how dare you, West Coast. That sounds like Lauren's impression of Tiffany Lockhart. How dare you, West Coast. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, I have a lot of support from that. I had some people come back to me and say, I really, I was in on the joke because I really thought that you were a little cow and you were going to be just exactly like Queen of Spade with 100 community posts a day and everything. Mm-hmm. I have those. I have messages. I have phone calls that people that have come to me.
Like who? Give me one name.
Fine, faceless man.
Wait, hold on.
Faceless
You're telling me Slender Man has been a supporter of yours, like the Slender Man?
Faceless man. Yeah, the Slender Man guy.
I don't know who Faceless Man. I really don't know who Faceless Man is. You say it a lot, and I have no idea who that is.
Oh, well, that sucks for you.
Who is Faceless? What? Will you just tell me who it is? Is it Sloth Cat? Because he's wearing a mask. Spun that one girl. No, she does not have a boyfriend, but she was trying to force me into a relationship, and those are in the drive in season 1. She was trying to force me into a relationship. And when I said no and I wanted nothing to do with her, that's when she started saying I was a predator and making streams and saying that I was pedophiles. I was hooking up with nuggies, just everything. The sloth mask.
No, if it's someone else who's wearing like a mask.
Wait, just give me a hint. White guy or black guy?
White.
Does he do drama content or TCAP content?
Strictly TCAP.
Is he bigger than a bread box or smaller than a dorm refrigerator? Oh, dorm refrigerator.
He has millions of views on his videos.
Okay, I know who it is. It's Baked. What's going on, AZ? Welcome to the stream. We're just listening to the birth of No Migos and how that all came about. And then my computer's kind of being shitty. Well, it's all good. I saw your... What's up, Tucker? I saw your question about the Steve McRae interview, and please, you could stream that whenever you want. Once I post something, like it's free for people to to do what they want. So go ahead and do that, guys. Oh, guys, you definitely want to get into the drive because the next one after this is called the Dick Talk Cock Block. And that's when I try to get the sexual harassment policy added to the No Migos contract, and Jessi is not having it. Hold on, Tucker. Does anyone know where we were in this? Because I'm like, I'm not saying hi, but you know what I mean.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? Hold on. Partaking in labor. Today is a day to take off from. Does anyone have any idea where we were?
Someone else who's wearing like a mask.
Wait,
okay.
Just give me a hint.
We're here.
White guy or black guy?
White.
Does he do drama content or TCAP content?
Strictly TCAP.
Is he bigger than a bread box or smaller than a dorm refrigerator?
Like he has millions of views on his videos.
Okay, I know
so
who it is. It's baked salmon.
No, but that is someone that I've talked to. But anyway,
wait, you've talked to baked salmon? What did baked salmon say?
Oh, I'm not discussing personal things with people.
Jessi, how are we going to do No Migos and discuss popular pop culture? Whoa, now Jessi, it's Labor Day. That's no way to behave. That is no way. We're supposed to be on our. Are you wearing your labor? Are you wearing your Labor Day best?
No, I'm wearing my dress.
Where are you wearing?
Dress.
The dress she pulls the boobie out of.
I'm just working right now. I mean,
it's Labor Day. Today's not a day to be partaking in labor. Today is a day to take off from labor.
Yeah, but I need money, so that's what I'm doing.
You know, you could be making money on No Migos.
Yeah, well, send me that fucking contract so I can review it and go and address things accordingly, so we can revise the contract and have an actual agreement. Because I'm not fucking around, and I think that you think I'm fucking around because I saw a screenshot
Jessi,
of someone.
Now, am I cursing at you and being aggressive? I'm trying to talk about No Migos. How does the song go? We are friends. We're not foes. We're best friends. Yeah, that's it. We're best friends. We're not foes.
Oh God, no, we're not. Fuck you.
Excuse me?
So anyway,
that's not a way for that's not a way for.
Can you please can you please talk to Cobber and say, can you just leave
Who's
her
Cobber?
alone, because I'm not doing anything wrong.
Cobber.
I'm fucking leaving people alone, make a little jingles and stuff like that, but I can't help myself. But
listen,
but
you
I
introduce me to this Cobber fellow, and I will ask them to leave me. I've never met them before.
I don't make videos. I don't make videos. I don't do rebuttals or anything. I don't.
Well, you do make
people,
videos, and you do respond to people in videos. I've seen your video, and you made a community post about it, which would be a response to him.
Yeah, I wanted to make one community post about the whole Clobber situation because I thought it was ridiculous that he keeps talking about me, and that's my only statement. That's it. I'm not doing any.
So you'll never make. Hold on, I will make a cash bet with you right now.
Sure.
If you don't bring him up again for the next 60 days, I will give you $50 cash. And that's the bet. I don't need anything from you. You don't have to give me anything.
I want more than 50.
Wait,
I want more than 60 stuff.
If you're never going to talk about him again, what difference does it make? It's $50 free for doing what you were already going to do.
True. Well, I think that 60 days is a long time. I want money. I want money, and I want it now.
No, this is not. All right, I'll tell you. You're not. That's JG Wentworth. You mixed up Empire Carpet and JG Wentworth.
Okay, leave me alone.
It's my money, and I want it now. Now you do it.
Yeah.
Now you go.
It's my money, and I want it now.
Oh, we'll do different characters. It's my money, and I want it now. We all know who that was.
My money, and I'm so horny and want it now.
No, that's never gonna make it to TV. What station?
Okay, so listen. Can you please just tell him to leave me alone and all that jazz? I mean, I know you can't force him to do anything, but I know that there's people that don't like him.
Really? Who's that? Like who? Like Faceless Man? Like Slothcat?
Some people, some channels, some chipsy chat channels, they saw his content and stuff, things that he's been doing recently, and they don't like it. And
hold on, is it Cornville 3-Way or WB/H?
I'm not talking about personal things that people tell me, because then that's going to upset people if it ever gets out. And that's the last thing I need is more drama. I told you not to talk to anyone, and you're talking to West most of all people.
Wait,
So
who's that? Whose voice was that? Wait, was that Sloth Cat?
that's
Ebenezer
that's
Scrooge.
just my made up voice.
Yeah, see?
But
I thought that was
Slothcat
a
would
hint.
do animation with me if I do the show with you. So he wants me to do this script that I wrote with Lauren at McDonald's. But
Wait, and he's gonna do the animation for it if you do the show with me?
right.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. So that AZ said, first of all, AZ's trying to break the stream. So I'm at 15:20. AZ said, I have a question. There was a point the other night where Jessi made a super creepy possession-like clown noise. Was that live or a pre-recorded sound effect? No, that was live. That was live because she was upset because that $5 question came in and she didn't want to answer. And that was a text to Wes. That was an industry first text to Wes. You could send in your comment, and then I was gonna read it to Jessi, and Jessi didn't even get one question didn't get answered. But no, that was real. She was very frustrated, and that's when I decided to after the possession, I decided to kick her from the stream. And the Nuggies came on. If anyone should sue, it's Celsius. The Nazi stuff going public can't be good for. Well, that's when they sold the Pepsi. You know, it's kind of funny. TLI, the Nazi stuff kicks off, then all of a sudden, Pepsi dips their hand and says like, "Hey, we'll take them." And maybe it's because of Coke's former Nazi ties, and they're like, "Well, if anyone is, this is their payback. This is their payback for Fanta." Yeah, and AZ broke the stream. Guys, everyone say thank you to AZ for asking a question that made everything freeze up. So now I have to do this again. Again, AZ, again. And seriously, the next one, Dick Talk Cock Block, or Carl Weathering the Storms. There's a lot of good calls in here. Jessi is ridiculous. And the last thing we're gonna listen to tonight is all that actually started season 2, which was after I posted the lawyer thing, and it was, the call is called "Shut the Fuck Up," and you will see why. The sound, it's before I got my mixer, so the sound is not as good as it is on these later calls. But it's amazing that she talked to me again after it. And the very night after the "Shut the Fuck Up" call, she called me and asked me to read her a bedtime story.
Wants me to do this script that I wrote with Lauren at McDonald's. But
wait, and he's gonna do the animation for it if you do the show with me?
Right.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. So that just gives you more incentive to do No Migos.
But I need a contract, motherfucker.
Listen, the curse words are unnecessary. They really
Well,
are.
I could do what I want.
Well, no, because if you start introducing cursing into our regular repertoire, then it's gonna come out on stream, and then we're never gonna get monetized. I want No Migos to be a show that people could like. I want Jay Samaro to sit down with his daughter Tiffany and watch No Migos together and enjoy a cup of coffee, some pumpkin spice.
Okay, yeah, no. All right, I'm
enjoy.
go. That's all I wanted to say to you. I mean, I can't really talk.
What do you mean you can't really talk? You can like tell me how your day's going. We can discuss my day since you didn't ask me about that.
No,
like,
we're not friends. We're not friends. I'm not
but
talking
we're not
about my
foes.
day, my morning, my night.
No Migos. What do you mean you're not? How are we going to do a show if I don't know what's going on in your life of pop culture,
Okay,
politics?
are you going to talk to Clobber or not?
I will talk to Clobber, and I'll find Clobber, and I'll talk to Clobber too. I'll talk to whoever you'd like me to talk to. But can we spend a few minutes and talk about your Labor Day?
Well, and delete all your fucking and private all your fucking videos because that's a lawsuit.
No, what lawsuit is that?
That's when I haven't done shit.
When did he didn't call you a sex?
And that's all I have to say to you. So goodbye.
Jesse.
Send me the contract. That next time we talk is about a contract. Goodbye.
What was that? The fuck was that? Well, that was Dr. Phil music. That was Dr. Phil. Yeah, and that was Labor Day lying, laughing, and lamenting. The call after that, the Dick Talk Cock Block, where I try and talk about some sexual harassment policy in the contracts. I wanted her to stop talking about my dick. Stop talking about riding the dick or touching the dick or clit pounding. What is it that she asked me yesterday, Nugs? If you're still here, I think she wanted to know if she could show her vibrator on stream, if that would be allowed. Because why just have a regular stream when you can be a sex pest? And so, yeah, I want to go back to where we started talking again. And it was on August 22nd. So we had just had the lawyers on to interview them about Jessi. And I made a community post about it and linked it and said we were talking with RM Warner Law about the Jessi situation and kind of talked about some of the things that were going on. And as soon as Jessi saw that, she freaked the fuck out and did an apology video because she's really good at those. Just joking. But she did an apology video where she was saying that she was wrong and she was wrong to dox me because the day before or a couple days before she had a week before she had doxed me on a video. The video was just my phone number and my name, and she thought it was funny. And when I asked her why she doxed me, she told me that it was my problem and that I shouldn't have Nuggies as a moderator if her doxing me was my issue, and she hung up on me. So I was a little mad. I was a little angry. So the volume's probably shitty on this, and I was pretty upset. And then the last two things we're going to listen to after this, I promise, are the new lies from today, from September 17th. After the admission of guilt last night, Jessi has continued to lie about me, and she's forcing my hand. I'm gonna have to take that next step. And I didn't want to have to do that. So why do you feel the need to apologize now? I should probably turn this up so you guys can actually hear it.
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I have to go into another room. Okay. What did you say?
But you had to leave the room
So
because
why
the parents
do you
were
feel
there.
the need to apologize now?
Well, I've always felt that.
Fuck
but,
you. Fuck you. Listen, no, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. You didn't feel bad until I got law firms involved. You doxed me, bitch. And when I asked you about it, you told no, shut the fuck up. Listen to me. You doxed me, bitch. And when I said you doxed me, you told me it was my problem. Now it's your fucking problem. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
What? I'm telling you, I didn't. I thought it was your.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you thought. You doxed me, bitch.
You keep calling me. You accuse me of harassment, so I'm just proving that you keep calling me. But I realize
you are a god. Listen to me. Listen to me. You are not going to gaslight me, you stupid bitch. Shut the fuck up.
And that's how the call got its name. It's not clever, but it is true. I did say it several times. And AZ said that I'm going to get her excited. She did say later that the reason why she wanted me to read her bedtime story is because I had yelled at her earlier in the day, and she really liked it. You doxed me. You've called me a pedophile. You've called Nuggies a pedophile. You shut up. Shut up. I am not asking you to talk. You listen. Do you understand? No. Shut the fuck up. You are going to listen to me.
I'm saying that I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear your goddamn sorry. Don't be sorry because lawyers are involved. Be sorry because you're a piece of shit. That's all you've been. You're a goddamn lolcow. Anyone else would have been gone a long time ago. But you don't get it. You think these people are entertained by you? Yeah, Cornville, this is real anger. I was pissed. She doxed me. Like that. Trolling is one thing, but doxing me, calling me a pedophile, talking about how she had proof that Nuggies and I were fucking last year. I've never met Nuggies. I didn't even know Nuggies until July of this year. But all that shit like that, my anger got to me. This was real anger. And the only reason she was apologizing was because of the law firm, and that pissed me off. And she's going to just keep making excuses. Just say I fucked up. I'm a piece of shit. I fucked up, and move on. I don't need all your excuses. A fucking lolcow, Jessi. And all I've been doing is report. Shut up. All I've been doing is reporting on the very real things that you do. And what did you do? I said, I am not the one, Jessi. Don't pull this shit with me, Jessi. I will embarrass you, Jessi. I will make an example out of you, Jessi. And what did you do? Every fucking thing I told you not to do. That's what you did. Do you still think this is a game, Jessi?
No, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I really should not have, tried to, do that. And, it's wrong with me.
I don't want to hear that's some bullshit, because I just listened to your apology. And right then you went with well, it's not right with it. I didn't do a goddamn thing to you, Jessi, but report on the bullshit that you've been doing for a year. You've been falsely accusing people. You've been making yourself a victim. You are Muse. You are Queen of Spade. You are Crystal Metheny. You are Vince. You are all of those pieces of shit rolled up into one, and I'm fucking tired of it. You doxed me, you dumb bitch. And when I called you out on it, you blamed me. It doesn't matter if it's my Google. That's my work number. That is my business number. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Hey, it doesn't matter. So wait, so it's my fault for the number that I contact you on, that you chose to dox me on that number? Is that what you're saying, Jessi? I don't know. I don't need to chill. Jessi, I have been very chill. I have been very, very chill for a long time.
About me and with Photoshop and memes and everything, and been trying to, make me look stupid when
I don't have to make you look stupid. So that's the thing, Jessi. That's the thing, Jessi. I don't have to make you look stupid, because you were born stupid, and you've remained stupid, and you will die stupid, because you are stupid as fuck. If you really thought that I was just going to let you get away with this bullshit, that you were going to continue to defame me in your Discord and talk shit about me. And who has Down syndrome now, you dumb bitch? Is it me? Because right now, the only one who seems like they're mentally slow is you, because you kept pushing me. Did you not see what I did to Vince? Did you not see what I did to Muse? Did you not see what I do to people like you? Why did you think you would be any different? Because you've got some lopsided titties you like sending around to everyone? I don't give a shit about you, Jessi. All I did was report on you and what you've done. I haven't defamed you. I haven't slandered you. And before you want to stop, because I'm talking and I'm trying to be calm. Jessi, I'm trying to be calm. But if you're going to keep talking over me.
All right, so then be calm, because, I'm done. We're not going to talk anymore. And if you want to keep talking about me on your channel, you can fucking go ahead. I'm done. I'm not talking about you. I won't bring you up in my Discord or anything like that. I'm done, and I'm sorry for what I did to you.
No, I don't want to hear sorry. No, I don't want to hear sorry. Go make a video. And that was the end of that for then. Then she contacted me again, and that the call's in there like an hour or two later, and it was a much different Jessi, and she wanted to talk. And then later that night, she wanted a bedtime story, and I didn't read her one. I never read her bedtime stories. But she wanted a bedtime story, and it all started over again, and it all started with me yelling at her. It's funny though, because I didn't realize it till I put this up, that this first call when we started talking again on August 22nd was very similar to the shut the fuck up call from yesterday. So it ended as it began with me telling her to shut the fuck up. And you guys, if you didn't know, yeah, she was a mod for AZ. She actually wrote a love song. I mean, I don't know if but she wrote a song for it. Can someone link that? I would love to play that to close out. Well, I got to play Little Red Riding Hood, but I would love to play the song that Jessi sang to AZ, where she thought they were friends and how she's intoxicated by AZ. And I also believe she stole AZ's stories, because AZ has a very interesting accent, and I'll let AZ explain. I'm not going to tell AZ's story, but AZ has a very interesting accent, and it seems, and Jessi in older videos said sorry, just like a like she's from wherever the fuck she's from. But after leaving AZ's community, she had to sing a white female a little piece from her, and she took the some of the Canadian sounding words, because it makes her special, because she's not like other girls. She will send you butthole pictures. Yeah, so if you guys heard her admission of guilt last night, she admitted that Ed did not sexually assault her. She did just abuse him, and she apologized to him. She admitted some other things were lies, and then after that, she went around lying about me again. And anonymous source sent me 2 voice messages that they got today. So I just want to play those, and if someone can send me that AZ song, I would like to play that too because it is pretty amazing.
Hi. So Wes is making me say and do things that aren't true, threatening to ruin my life if I don't, right? But I think that he's going to do things anyway, and it doesn't matter what I say or what I do. I've been given good advice to just ignore that because there's nothing I could do, you know? There are worse things happening in the world to focus on, and I'm focused on my present and future. I don't understand why I have to talk about my fucking past. I don't fucking get it. My friends and family are like, why are they making you talk about this when it's traumatizing for you? You know, but there's really nothing I could fucking do. He's like threatening me, saying that he's gonna have my channel removed, and he's like, oh, I'll get you arrested tomorrow and stuff like that. He said, if you don't post this video, I will get you arrested tomorrow. Chris Hansen has your address, so good luck with that. And he hung up and blocked me. But you know, I know that
I mean, she had to lie about the video where she admitted how on brand is that? She couldn't even stop lying for 2 fucking hours. I mean, that call, she doesn't pay attention to my channel, or she would know that call is up, and none of that was said. What would Chris Hansen be going to have her arrested for? Why, Jessi? Like, if you're gonna lie, at least think of something that makes fucking sense.
can't focus on it because it's so toxic, and it, you know, it's hurtful that, you know, I really did think he was my friend. I really thought he cared about me, but it's not true. And I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to reach out to you, or at least try to, you know. But I'm just not talking to Wes ever again, ever.
What about our relationship told her that we were friends? I also don't understand because I made it very clear that she annoyed the shit out of me. She said that she just liked to bother me, and she never listened to anything. She would just talk. I was just there to. She just wanted me to listen to her talk about Az and Theo and Steve McRae, and that we would just do that, and that made me her best friend.
And I can't listen to what he says, you know. He told me to post a video saying that if I don't, that he was going to sue me and everything, right? And that's the recent video that I posted, and it makes me very uncomfortable. And my mom had to listen to me do that video, and she was very upset, like crying herself to sleep a lot. Like, you know what I mean? And I can't have that toxicity in my life. My parents know.
I mean, if Jessi was my daughter, I would cry myself to sleep, like, just all the time. And you would probably look back at those certain moments that you've seen. Ever seen the movie Butterfly Effect? I bet her parents think about this shit. Where did they go wrong that their daughter? I mean, because she's almost 30 now, but she will be 40. She will be 50, still living with them because she cannot adult. She can't have a job because she would have a job, and day one she would have to say like everyone was against her. The manager would be like, oh, you can't do it this way. You're just saying that because you don't like me. Everyone's against me. And she would take off her apron and she would quit Panera and never get a job again. And we know that's what would happen. Like her parents are there. This is it. They're stuck for life. And they probably are telling her, just listen, you are a piece of shit. Oh, hold on.
Jessi, of course you're a piece of shit. You know that. Just look at your life. You're almost 30. You're not doing a goddamn thing. You ain't never worked for Viacom. Bitch, you couldn't get a job at Hot Dog on a Stick. Look at you. You can't play an instrument. You sing like, okay, maybe you can go do karaoke, but girl, there ain't no money in that. You need a job, but let's be, you ain't gonna get one, so just stop fucking around. You're a loser, accept.
Exactly what happened. They were there. My friends know exactly what happened. They were there. You know, someone's going to lie about me, accuse me of actual crimes, and that's not fair to me. I've, you know, how much therapy I went through to have to be, re-traumatized again and have to talk about my story. My last day of therapy over this, I promised that I would never talk about this again, because I moved on. I did my time. I did everything that I had to do. But there really isn't anything I could do. But now I'm being threatened, and like I said, I'm just never talking to him again, ever. And I just have to accept that some people aren't going to believe me. I mean, people in my real life have watched Chris Hansen's video, and they're like, all of this is like he really made me look bad.
Just once, I want her to name any of the people, these theoretical people that tell her everything, that show her everything, and that agree with her on everything. And what happened to the cult she was talking about starting, a rising? Is that still going to happen? I wonder if that's still going to happen, because she wanted to go on the next No Migos. And if you listen to the calls later on, you'll hear that even after last night, she still thought we were going to do another No Migos after the whole freak out and shit she did after that Hanson show. She thought we were going to go on again, and that people were going to donate money, and they could ask anything as long as it wasn't related to anything about her past.
I understand people are going to think, no, you are bad, but that, I have the support that I need to keep me sane and they know that I'm not a bad person. I don't hurt people. I'm not violent. And I think that there would be priors and the other things escalated after that, but there hasn't been. And Wes is trying to.
And that just shows you how immature, and she has zero knowledge of the actual world to think that every domestic abuser has priors, and then they have, and so maybe no priors. This was the first event that got called, but a lot of men who are abused do not call. Hugely underreported men in domestic violence situations because of the way it's looked on by society. And most men who are in those situations, it's not because they're overpowered by the woman. There's manipulation at play. Like in my situation, go ahead and call. I'll slam my face into the doorknob and tell them you did it. Who are they going to believe? You are the little white girl, and she had a point. So you're stuck. And it happens a lot. So for her to think that the only way she could be an abuser is to have it happen again, well, she hasn't been with anyone since. I believe she moved home after she got out of jail. I'm sure her parents told her, okay, it's time to bring your stupid ass back to New York. And she's been there ever since. COVID was just a convenient excuse to explain why she's been home since 2020. But I think she's been there since August 2018 when she got out of jail.
Say, oh, I'm going to find every person you've ever hurt. Right? But there really isn't anyone. I'm being defamed and everything. There's really nothing I could fucking do but just take steps day by day and, appreciate the support that I have. And, I feel really stupid, and there's really nothing I could do. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to reach out to you, just to tell you, my side of things. And yeah, I'm kind of discombobulated right now, but all right, bye.
Bye forever. And then later, a couple hours later, she followed up to the same person with another another lie about me.
I just want to know if you understand that there are so many people that say Wes is toxic, right? Every relationship he has, every woman he has in his life, he says is toxic, and then has this crazy story. But yet, you'll say, and you'll ask him, how long have you dated these exes? And he'll say years. So
Yeah, I was married for 17 years, and it ended because of domestic violence. And then crystal methany was 3 weeks. And when I realized she was crazy, I told her to leave me alone. And now I have a 20-year restraining order against her. And never said any was with anyone for years, other than my ex-wife. Stupid ass.
didn't realize they were crazy right away, or they turned crazy on you, or you did something to them to make them crazy. That, I think the last one is more of the truth. Every woman he talks about ends up being crazy, right? I think that he maybe needs to look inward. And it's always a crazy story, right?
But anyone in my life, in my real life, I still have friends that I've talked to for years. I'm friends with anyone that I went to high school with, all of that jazz. Wouldn't there be people coming forward? Wouldn't I be arrested more than once? Exactly. I was set up, and it was very traumatic for me. And, you know, his dad is involved in the law enforcement. Actually, I went to the police party in Florida. His dad is that close in relationship that he was invited to a party full of police officers, right? And so I went, and because I was invited as well, and there was a pool and hot tub and stuff. And I'm just saying that there was
I love the unnecessary. I went. It was full, and there was a pool and a hot tub. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
a lot of deep written stuff that people do not understand. And I've never hurt anyone. And that's just that. I mean, there are people in my real life. Why wouldn't I have prior arrests and everything? Because it would be history repeating itself, and then that would be like a one thing for me. You know what I mean? But I was never convicted, and that's it.
So this is a lie. She was convicted. What they did was she got a 1 year deferral program where you have to go through anger management. She went to jail. She was in jail for 16 days and was released on the condition that she was going to go through this program. After a year, the charges were dropped, and her victim did not want to press charges at the time. Again, if you weren't here earlier, the narcotics that were being alluded to, from my understanding, and I will get verification on it, it was cocaine. It was not weed. And if you see pictures of her, not here, if Jules is here, Jules will know the timeline, but she is much thinner in pictures. In some pictures, she is much thinner. Her face is more sunken in, and so the cocaine thing would make sense.
So he's spinning things out of control, and he wants to say I'm an abusive person and I did things that I didn't actually do. And like I said, they went through my fingernails. They were like, they didn't understand. There was no blood on my clothes or anything. Wouldn't there be blood on my clothes if I hurt someone? No, exactly. This is why I won my case. So not only did I win my case, but they put me on probation because they found tons of weed on me.
Yeah, so that one ended because her mom came in and started yelling at her. So she had to end it, which was like very similar to yesterday when I was talking to her and her mom came into the room to ask her if she wanted dinner. And I started talking to her mom through the phone, and Jesse's like, "It's nothing, mom. It's just my friend being silly." And her mom's like, and I was asking her mom if she was gonna make her a vegan hot pocket. That's in the dump. So I saw that someone asked the question, how long was Jessi a mod? Jessi was never a moderator for me, and it made Jessi very upset. My first personal interaction with Jessi, she said she'd been in the community for years. I'd seen her around, but I'd heard Clobber say like hi to Jay. I'd heard that and stuff before. But there was a bingo stream that we did on at the last day of March, and that night, someone asked me because I was giving away cash. Jessi is a skinny legend, adult girl, hot pockets and Mountain Dew, and it's my Mountain Dew. Someone asked me, what do they get if they lose? Because the winner was getting cash, and I said the losers can slide into my DMs. Well, that night, Jessi, I didn't have my email address in the channel, but she searched for me on Twitter. She has on Twitter. She searched for me on Instagram. She searched me a lot of different places, couldn't find a way to contact me. So she was leaving comments on videos saying like, "Hey, I'm trying to slide into your DMs like you said. I can't find a way to contact you." Finally, she found my email. She found me on Facebook, my Westmost account on Facebook, and this was the message. This was the first message I got from her on April Fools. And she changed her name to Ghosted later in the month when I didn't respond to her for 2 days, and so she changed her name to Ghosted. And anyway, hi, is this the Westmost sliding into your DMs like you said last night? I don't have a Twitter and couldn't find an email, but I'm really horny and thought I'd give it a try, see if I can reach you. Now, I've had a lot of people, slide into but this seemed like a bot. This could not be real. Who talks like this? But I'm really horny and thought I'd give it a try, see if I can reach you. And you know, 3 hours later, haha, you coming with the April Fool's joke at 5 a.m. Yes, this is me. Good morning. Um, you know, because it's an April Fool's joke. Good morning. I'm horny and just wanted to message you, see what your deal. Are you single? And this is when I started looking into Jessi. So it started on April 1st, and I looked at her channel. I saw a lot of cringe stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I found a project." And that's when the troll started. And it started off her. She very early was talking about me being her dom, and I just, you know, let her believe what she wanted to believe and sent her some stuff from her wish list that ruined her fucking life. That wand was the end of Jessi. That wand made her go insane. And I am proud of that. Like, so she still talks about like using it like it's supposed to make me, I don't know if it's supposed to make me mad. Yeah, I saw it. We've seen the diaper video. Thank you for that, T-Spiracy. No one look at the diaper video. But guys, before we close out, I think we should listen to the song that Jessi wrote for AZ. I think her sister probably plays the music personally. But this is a classic, and if you guys aren't subscribed to Green Frog, make sure you do. Subscribe to T-Spiracy because T-Spiracy is going to go over that Steve McRae interview conversation. It wasn't really an interview, but she's going to go over that, and I'm curious to hear. I still don't know a lot about Steve McRae, so I'm going to make sure I check that one out. If you guys are wondering why Jessi doesn't play on cam, because I don't believe she can play, she says it's because people make fun of her for playing like a girl.
Last night we made a video. No one ever told me how they felt though. Making up lies and accusations without evidence. When I thought we were friends, I was built on fence. Yes, my defense. I try to reach out to you, they seem pretty busy on the other side. I try to reach out to them, but they believe in all of the lies. No one wants to hear the truth, spitting out your bullshit. How could you do this to me? I thought we were friends.
How dare you, AZ, break this poor girl's heart?
Getting through another day, so a video. No one ever tells me how they feel though. Making up drama, lining her pockets, I finance. When I thought we were friends, I must build a fence. Yes, my defense. I try to reach out to you, but you seem pretty busy losing signal as you lose sensory. All the bullshit coming out of your mouth. I ask myself why. You make me cry. I wanna sleep at night. With you, I'm finally free. Easy of you intoxicating me.
What? Did she just say, AZ, you intoxicate me? I mean, this girl begged to ride my penis and she wanted a clitoral pounding and never told me I intoxicate her. The fuck's up with that? Jessi Loeb.
Accusations without evidence. Well, I thought we were friends. I must build a fence. In my defense, I try to reach out to you, but you seem pretty busy on the other side. I try to reach out to them, but they believe in all of the lies. No one wants to hear the truth, listening to your
I'm just saying this kind of sounds like something that will be playing in the background when on like the Vampire Diaries at the end, and like Elena is talking to Stefan or the other one, and it's an emotional conversation. And they got some shitty song playing in the back. It's this one. It's this song about AZ and how she intoxicates Jessi.
Bullshit. How could you do this to me? Easy. I thought we were friends. How could you do this to me?
Yes, Dawson's Creek.
Thought we were friends. It's not. Making up lies and accusations. Without evidence. But I thought we were friends. I was built to defense. In my defense, I try to reach out to you, but you seem pretty busy on the other side. I try to reach out to them, but they believe in all of the lies. No one wants to hear the truth, spitting out your bullshit. How could you do this to me? I thought we were friends.
I mean, the only thing missing was a rap and like maybe this. I thought we were friends. How could you, AZ? But other than that, it was decent. It was decent. Guys, yo, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm gonna have to do another solo stream sometime. Nugs is busy. Nugs is in school, and you did a rap to it, AZ. Why are you talking about this, and why is it not? Why do I not have the link to it? We'll definitely have to do that one on the next one. Does she have a locket of AZ? Maybe you can answer that. Does she have a locket of your hair, or a little metal box of your blood in a necklace that she wears? AZ, when did she send you this? Could you answer that? When did you get this? I don't really know the whole backstory on this. I would love to know. But before, guys, we're gonna close out with an amazing song by Callie Slime Bucket Witch Lady, who might still be here. But this is Little Red Riding Hood. If you guys are familiar with the classic tale about a woman who wanted to fuck a wolf, then you will already know the story of this song, Little Red Riding Hood, as sang by the amazing Callie Slime Bucket Witch Lady. Guys, I might stream tomorrow, and if Nugs is available, I'll stream with Nugs, but if not, I might do another daytime solo stream and just go through some of these calls, because there's like 50 or something between the two drives. So check that out. Guys, thank you. T-Spiracy, AZ, welcome. Thank you for coming by. So, and then everyone else, well, I guess just Nuggies, fuck off. Wait.
Sleep well.
Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You're just misunderstood. Show everything she can't help but to flaunt. Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think jobless dumb girls should go bouncing on that lotion cam show at home. That girl writes wolf smut, the kind of smut that busts her nut. So just watch out, she's never wrong. This chick is fucked now, sing along. What big lies you have, feeling bad for mom and dad. So until you rent, get your own place, I think you ought to stop, girl, your life's a waste. She's gonna keep her foxtail on. Docs and peeps, creeps, leave me alone. She can't be trusted, YouTubing on her own. Little Red Riding Good. She's just misunderstood. Shove anything in any old hole you want. I mean,
Oh, Foxy Doxy shows her chest. Jess sex pest. Yes, she's a mess. Can't move out, she can't afford. You're all bullies, this is bully board. This is bully board. Bully board.
She gets no pity, cause she is a liar. Steam from her mom's house, lawns her on fire. Do, 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 do. Nobody wants her, men run and hide. But with them boobies, cleavage wider divide. Do, 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 do. Her vibe can't be found. She's got a 9 o'clock curfew too. Mouth makes dumb sounds. She can't draw a crowd, but she's horny for straddle that ball. I hope that she falls. She's just a fox and will dox you. Mouth is agape. I need some duct tape, cause she's trying to fuck. Oh, fuck her.